No one saw it coming, the secret Taehyung Jungkook meeting that shook the world. When the first whispers emerged online, no one was prepared for the emotional tidal wave that would follow. The initial response was silence, a stunned, collective stillness, before the shock set in. Then came the explosion, disbelief, heartbreak, concern, and rampant speculation across every corner of the internet. The news was simple yet staggering. Kim Taehyung, more famously known as V of BTS, currently serving in the military and known for maintaining a low profile, was reported to have secretly met with fellow BTS member Jungkook. The youngest of the group, Jungkook has always shared a uniquely strong bond with Taehyung, both professionally and personally. That alone would have caused a stir. But what truly ignited a firestorm was the secrecy. The hush-hush nature of the encounter sent ARMY and the global fanbase into overdrive. Why the secrecy? Why now? And, perhaps most crucially, what exactly are they hiding? The story didn't break through major media or an official statement, it began with a single fan community post. One that had, in the past, proven reliable due to claimed inside connections. The post alleged that Taehyung had quietly exited his military base under minimal security detail and was later spotted at a private location in Seoul, which was quickly confirmed to be Jungkook's temporary residence. Within minutes, theories erupted. On Twitter, TikTok, fan forums, and even Korean news aggregators, speculation spun out of control. The fact that the meeting had no accompanying statement from HYB, their management company, only made things worse. What could be so sensitive that it required a private, unannounced meeting? Was it something personal, emotional, or professional? Was it about BTS's future as a group? The very foundation of ARMY's loyalty, unity, felt uncertain for the first time in years. Longtime fans of BTS know that Taehyung and Jungkook aren't just group mates, they share an emotional and unspoken connection that goes far beyond industry standards. From their earliest trainee days to performing on the world's biggest stages, their bond has been a cornerstone of BTS's heart. Shortly after the initial post, a blurry paparazzi photo began circulating. It showed two silhouettes entering a building late at night, and while the quality was poor, fans swore they recognized the unique body language of Taehyung and Jungkook. That single image shattered the internet. It wasn't just a reunion, it was an emotional bombshell. What followed was a post from a former HYB trainee turned anonymous whistleblower, claiming that tensions between Taehyung and Jungkook had been simmering since early 2024. The alleged friction stemmed from issues related to individual roles, contract obligations, and differing visions for the group's creative direction. Though unverified, the claims resonated. "We knew something was off," one fan commented. "Is this the beginning of BTS's end?" But others saw the meeting differently, not as a sign of division, but as a step toward reconciliation. "I just wanted to understand why you pulled away." Then came the fan cam. A 9-second clip leaked from outside the building showed two figures, possibly Jungkook and Taehyung, walking side by side. A voice, unmistakably similar to Jungkook's, could be faintly heard, "I just wanted to understand why you pulled away." Those 9 seconds broke millions of hearts. Fans cried openly, posting stories of their own friendships, heartbreaks, and betrayals. For many, Taehyung, the fan name for the duo, was never just about shipping. It was about emotional resonance, the warmth and trust that made BTS feel like more than a music group. This wasn't just celebrity gossip anymore. It had become an emotional reflection of something deeper, unresolved pain, the weight of expectations, and the silent burden of stardom. As the situation intensified, music industry insiders began weighing in. One anonymous source speculated that the meeting could signal a major shift in BTS's future. Were they planning a dual project? Was one of them considering leaving the group after military service? Could they be forming a subunit to redefine their careers independently? At the same time, past social media activity was re-examined. Months prior, Jungkook had removed several posts related to the group from his personal Instagram account. At the time, fans brushed it off as a rebranding choice, part of his artistic identity. But now, those deletions were viewed in a different light, possibly as an act of silent rebellion, frustration, or protection. ARMY was divided. Some remained hopeful and calm, urging others to trust the members and their choices. Others were visibly frustrated with HYB, accusing the company of being too opaque and manipulative. The lack of an official response was interpreted as strategic silence, or perhaps, fear of backlash. Petitions began circulating. Korean ARMY initiated a digital protest, calling on HYB to release a statement and to ensure the emotional well-being of both idols. "If everything is okay, why the secrecy?" one fan wrote on Weverse, BTS's official fan platform. What started as a single rumor had spiraled into a global emotional crisis. Blurry photos, vague voice recordings, and rampant fan theories created a narrative that swung between hopeful reconciliation and irreparable rupture. Then, an old interview clip of Jungkook resurfaced. In it, he said, "If I can't protect something, it's not because I didn't want to. It's because I was forced to let go." Those words, once seen as generic, now echoed like a hidden cry. Fans believed it hinted at a deeper conflict, perhaps referencing Taehyung. The theory expanded further when an international fan account uploaded what they claimed was CCTV footage from a restaurant. It allegedly showed Taehyung and Jungkook seated side by side, talking quietly, their expressions solemn. The caption read, "It's not a fight, but it's not peace either." The response was instant. "Maybe we've expected them to be perfect all the time," one fan wrote. Maybe this meeting was their final attempt to reconnect before it's too late. Soon after, fan unions began taking real-world action. LED trucks were dispatched to HYB's headquarters, displaying messages urging transparency, emotional care, and respect for the idol's privacy. ARMY wasn't just speculating, they were mobilizing. Just when the narrative seemed to hit its emotional peak, another twist emerged. A former BTS makeup staff member, whose previous leaks had proven accurate, shared a now-deleted post that shattered the already fragile fan psyche. "You don't even know half the story. Taehyung didn't go there for fun. He came with tears in his eyes." Suddenly, the entire narrative transformed. This wasn't about contracts or projects. It was about pain. Real, emotional pain. Fans began reevaluating every past interaction, every cold moment captured during pre-enlistment content, and every subtle withdrawal from public view. To this day, HYB has made no official comment. Not a single statement. Even Korean media outlets like Dispatch, known for exposing celebrity secrets, chose to stay quiet. Some fans believe the silence isn't just a choice. They think it's a coordinated effort, perhaps even a legally bound silence. The theory is that both idols and the media are under strict instructions not to disclose anything. Why? Because this might be part of something monumental, a major restructuring of BTS's future or a high-stakes negotiation.